Welcome, everyone. Welcome to today's live. Today we are doing fire. Today is the fire live. Let me get these cards ready. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, everyone. Oh, all right. Let's not tear up the whole house here, right? Welcome, everyone. Today is the fire live. So we are doing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Love messages for right now. Hey, Bauman. Hey, Chrisu. Welcome. Today we are doing fire reading. So we're doing Aries, Leo, and Sag. If you guys are a fire sign or you're cross-watching, hey, Fire Angel, how are you? How are you, Fire Angel? Now, Fire Angel, you are a regular on the One Akashic, and I remember I think you have a Libra Sag relationship, right? Just remind me here, okay? Welcome, Ivy. Welcome, Bridget. Thank you so much for the 13. Okay, guys. Hey, Devery. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, you can bust it up phonetically so that I do. Fire Angel, I am so happy to see you in here. All right, guys. I'm just going to wait for it's hot. It is so hot, y'all. Okay, I think it's going to end up feeling like something like 100 and some change. Hey, Hannah, love the clover in your name there. Okay, guys. Yes, welcome, everybody. Yeah, it's so super hot here. Oh, that is so cute. Yay. It's so super hot here. I was just driving in my car and I was blasting soca music because, you know, I am Caribbean. And I had my windows open so I could share it with the world. No, I'm just kidding. I had my windows open so I could dry my hair for this live. But I almost couldn't take it. I had to close the windows up and blast the AC instead. So I felt like a little frizzy. That's fine. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to get started. We are starting with Aries. Okay. I would love it if you leave in the comments what your zodiac sign is. And if you're here cross-watching, let me know who you're cross-watching for. I cross-watch for everyone I love and all of my top 3. All right, let's go. Aries. How does Aries see their person? We'll do the same thing as yesterday. Oh, Fire Angel, you're the one that sent the bow knot. Thank you. Okay. Okay, first card out, unfortunately, Aries, the way that your person sees you is the 7 of Swords, okay? So a lot of times when I get the 7 of Swords as the way someone's seeing you, of course, the very first thing that people jump to is infidelity, but I'm not going to do that. For me, the 7 of Swords for the past, like the summer months, has been meaning that, you know, maybe your person feels like you're not expressing your emotions. You may be holding back, okay? So we're going to go with that for now, okay? Give me one more. Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of communication coming in. All right. So the way that your person sees you is that you are holding back, okay? Aries, this is how you see your person. So you see your person as holding back something, as not expressing their full emotions, or they're just not telling you something that you want to hear. You feel like you're a little confused because they're not being expressive with you about something or their feelings or anything that's going on in their lives. And with the 8 of Wands, you are expecting a lot of communication to come in. So right off the bat, what I'm seeing is that there's a lot that you don't know about this person that you're into, but you are expecting to find out, okay? And the way that you're expecting to find out is that like a flurry of information is going to come to you either from this person or you're just going to hear about it, okay? All right, let's get started. How does your person see you, Aries, okay? Oh. How does your person see? Oh, wow. We got 2 cards right off the bat. Oh, wow. Okay. So the way that your person sees you, Aries, is for who you are, because the Emperor is showing up here with the Devil. So the way that your person sees you is they might feel like you have some sort of addictive personality or some sort of addictions. That could be anything from gambling to, you know, trigger warning, alcohol, drugs, anything like that. But this is a love reading and it could be any of those. So if it resonates, you take that message. But what I'm really getting here is that this person sees you as somebody who's totally in control of your universe, right? Not so much somebody with an addictive, maybe an addictive personality to work, let's say, okay? But the Devil is really telling me here, you know, an attraction to you. There's an addictive attraction to them. So they feel like you have an addictive attraction to them. Okay, so let's recap here because I was a little confused about who's who here. Okay, the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, Aries, is how you see your person. They're holding back. There's something that you really want to know about them, and that information is coming in. Okay, you feel that way. That you may feel like we really need to hash things out and talk about things. Okay. Hey, Bradley. Let's see, maybe we can get to it. All right. And then the Devil and the Emperor showing up here is how your person feels about you. This is not how they feel about you. This is how they see you. So they see you as somebody who has a devilish addiction to them. And they also see you as an emperor. So, you know, you might be very successful right now. Aries, there might be an age difference here. Your person might see you as somebody older, wiser, or they may see you as somebody who's, you know, wise for your age. Okay. So, you know, take it as it resonates. All right, let's keep going. 7 of Swords, please. 7 of Swords. Okay. For the 7 of Swords, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So the way that you see your person is as a Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with, an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, Aries. But really what I'm seeing here is that you're dealing with somebody who is mature. You're dealing with somebody who, you know, has the qualities of a mother. This could be a mother. It could be your mother, but this is a love reading, so let's not go there. You know, there's all different types of love, though. In fact, I do a lot of readings that are about familial relationships. But this Queen of Pentacles could have a child, could be a single mom, or dad. You know, gender doesn't matter here. But this is somebody that you see in a family way, okay? This is somebody that you see as possessing the qualities of a peaceful, supportive person, but this is also somebody that knows how to make that money, okay? That's how you see them. This is how you're going to know who it is that we're talking about. 8 of Wands. Okay, we've got the 5 of Swords here. So Aries, it looks like you feel like you and this person need to talk about the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords could be a fight that you guys had recently or in the past, and it may have changed the dynamic of your relationship. The 5 of Swords is a real, you know, it's a bad card. For me, the 5 of Swords is all about fighting to the death. So maybe you were interacting with somebody that like fought to the death, or maybe it was you and maybe you need to talk about that. The 5 of Swords could also be about, you know, maybe the both of you need to talk about your relationship. Maybe you need to talk about, you know, you guys being willing to fight to the death for this relationship to work, something along those lines. Okay. All right. Let's clarify how your person sees you. So remember, we've got that devilish attraction. Give me one for the Devil. All right, 3 of Wands. Okay, definitely. So your person perceives you as somebody who has a very strong attraction to them. This attraction is probably sexual in nature. And with the 3 of Wands here, there's a lot of longing. A lot of people say that the 3 of Wands has to do with the long distance relationship, and that is an official meaning of that card. So if it resonates with you, go ahead and take it. But for me, the 3 of Wands is more about the longing, the wanting something that you can have, but it's just not in your reach yet. Okay, that's the distance for me. Okay. All right, let's get the Emperor. The Lovers. Okay, so with the Emperor here, I think that this love that you guys have, this depth of connection, is absolutely reciprocated, okay? So this person feels like you love them, and they also know that they love you. Okay, so let's keep going. So far, this is a pretty good reading, actually. All right, let's get one for the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we got 2 for the Queen. Oh, 3. All right, are we going to take all of this? So the Queen of Pentacles is the High Priestess, the Star, and the Judgment. Aries, I feel like your perception of the Queen of Pentacles is that this person could have Cancer in their chart, but you feel like this person is intuitive. You could feel like this person is on a spiritual journey right now. I like to call it a one-up, okay? You could also feel like this person is holding something back. They're keeping a secret. And that does seem to be what you think, because remember, the reading started with the 7 of Swords. You know, 7 of Swords is secrets, and, you know, the 7 of Swords shows a picture of someone stealing some swords from, you know, the army camp of the opponent, or, you know, whatever, because they want to make sure that those swords can't be used against them. So this person might be in self-protection mode, and they're not communicating with you maybe the way they normally do, but they're holding some things back, okay? With the Star and the Judgment here, there's illumination of something, and also a judgment is going to be made. This person really could be on a healing path. You could be dealing with someone with Aquarius in their chart, where we have majors in here already. We've got the Devil, we've got the Emperor, we've got the Lovers, we've got the High Priestess, Judgment, and the Star. That's a lot of fucking majors, guys, okay? That's crazy. There's definitely something going on here. This really is like a soulmate type of connection. This is like a meant to be type of situation with all these majors, and it's due for transformation. The Judgment card is not the Death card, but I do see a revival, a reconciliation perhaps. There's something that's going to happen here, and it's going to include a judgment while something is illuminated, and it all seems to be happening for your person. And I think you know this is happening, okay? You see it. Okay, 5 of Swords. Oh, no, don't fall on the floor. Why you got to do that? With the 5 of Swords, it looks like we have the 2 of Pentacles. So, Aries, the way that you see your person is that you guys are going to have a lot of communication. That's definitely going to happen, okay? And during that communication, I feel like things could get really heated, or you could be addressing an argument from the past. And whatever this 5 of Swords is representing for you, it's going to lead to a vacillation in this decision of judgment, okay? You guys are going to go back and forth about maybe a way of being, maybe, you know, a way of being that your person feels is detrimental to them in the relationship. I'll give you an example. With the 5 of Swords there, let's say that your person feels like you have a strong fighting energy, and they're not for that. They don't want that. And so they may talk to you about it and make a judgment about, you know, your perception of your commitment, or your perception of your contribution to the relationship. You might be like, well, I'm not the one that fights all the time. You are. Okay. And it looks like you guys are going to go back and forth about that. 3 of Wands, or, you know, something like that. 3 of Wands. For the 3 of Wands, we have the 4 of Cups. So you're longing for this person. This is how you see them. You see that this person feels like you have a devilish attraction to them. I think the longing, you know, with the 3 of Wands here is something that's happening for both of you. But for the 4 of Cups, I feel like you guys are, you know, you're not in sync right now. I feel like you're feeling disconnected, and it's probably because you have to get on the same page with this 8 of Wands energy here. Okay. With the 4 of Cups there, I also feel like both of you are getting bored with the state of the relationship right now. Maybe you really do need to have that communication and work things out so that you can get started on really, you know, expressing yourselves the way that you feel. Okay. Fire Angel, thank you so much for that. But, you know, Fire Angel, you are tried and true. So at the end of this reading, if you have a question, I will answer it, okay? I do, if I have time, answer questions for subscribers. Now, Fire Angel, I'm not sure if you're a subscriber, but, you know, you're tried and true Akashicite, okay? So, yeah, you got a question. All right, so give me one for the Lovers. Oh my God, why do they always have to? Okay, the Fool. So, you know how your person sees you, Aries? They see you as somebody who's in total control of your life. And they also might think that you are somebody that wants control over the relationship. Maybe the way that you, maybe you steer the relationship, but you do it in a way that doesn't, you know, that you're the one in control. Maybe you don't take that person's feelings into account. Okay. For the lovers here, they feel, here you are showing up in your reading again, Aries. They feel like you are ready. Now, I don't know if you're ready to take a leap of faith into another direction with another person or with them. So we're going to clarify a little bit more, okay? So far, this is a pretty, you know, interesting reading here. You know, especially with your person going through like this real rebirth type of energy, okay? So let's get one for the Fool. Death. I knew it. I knew it. All right. For the Death, there's an ending for a beginning. So for a lot of you, your person could be, what your person thinks is that you want to either end something in your life, like maybe a relationship, or you want them to end something in their life, a relationship, let's say, so that you guys can go forward together. Let's clarify that a little bit more. Or a way of being, you know, it could be a way of being. 10 of Pentacles. They want you to end a marriage, or they want to end the marriage so that you guys can be together. 6 of Swords. With the 6 of Swords there, this person, you feel, your person feels that you are requesting them to end something so that you guys can be together. Okay. Straight up. That's the message. Okay. And that's what you guys need to talk about. Let's get one for the Star. The Magician. Oh, okay. So Aries, definitely the person that you're with is a powerful manifester. And this person got the High Priestess here. So whoever it is that you're interested in is somebody who's into the esoteric, into the spiritual. And this is somebody who maybe is using all of that for their personal gain. This is somebody who, you know, is skilled in spirituality. Okay. You know, this is a really specific message. If it's resonating, please let me know. Let's get one for the 4 of Cups. The 2 of Swords. So right now, you guys are being really, really contemplative. And the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Cups have a very similar meaning. So these are two people who are, you know, one of them has blindfolds on and is trying to make a move without seeing anything. And this is because they have to use their intuition, not logic, okay? And the 4 of Cups is somebody who's straight up just ignoring a cup from the universe here, because they're like stewing. You know, that's what I'm getting right now. Somebody's stewing in something. Somebody is throwing a tantrum, okay? Interesting energy. All right, so let's see what's going to happen between you crazy kids, okay? Hey, Lizette, thank you so much. I'm so glad that this is resonating. Okay, what's going to happen between these crazy kids this week, okay? Let's give it a couple days out. Okay, we've got the 6 of Cups, so reconciliation. And you know what the 6 of Cups tells me too, with that Lovers card there also, and the Devil. When I see the Devil and the Lovers, you guys have to understand that these are both the same thing, okay? There's just a dark energy and a light energy, okay? And when I say dark energy and light energy, please don't think I'm racist. I'm as dark as they come. I identify with the Devil card, okay, baby? All right, so the 6 of Cups. We have reconciliation going on here. We have a lot of, you know, reminiscing about really good times with each other. Let's see. That's a good energy to be in, okay, for the week. So let's see. 6 of Cups, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, ooh, and the Fool. So I feel like this is saying that you guys are going to take a leap of faith towards each other. But it looks like some old relationships, some old connections are definitely going to need to be cleared out before you guys can be together. That is the moral of this story. Okay, the Fool card, please. Justice, divorce. Divorce and probably marriage. I see a marriage proposal in these cards, to be honest with you. Let's get an Osho Zen. Wow, I'm shocked. I am mother-freaking shocked at this reading. I did not expect this. Okay. Aries, what you got going on in your life? Wow. This is like sitcom good. All right. Let's get one for the Justice. That's another major. I'm going to count the majors at the end of this. You got so many majors in your reading, Aries. Understanding. I believe this is the Page of Cups, but let me just make sure, okay? And this is about realizing that you're not tethered. This is about realizing that, you know, you are free. You are totally free to go and do what you want to do in this life. Okay, let me get to it. Hold on. Yeah, this is the Page of Cups, okay? Now, remember that the Page of Cups is somebody who's young, moody, somebody who is, you know, gets upset when they don't get their way in love, okay? So there's a little bit of that energy too. Okay, let me just read it out to you guys, okay? Because it's such a beautiful expression, the way that they wrote it. The bird pictured on this card is looking out from what seems to be a cage. There's no door. And actually, the bars are disappearing. Okay, let me show you the card. So pretty. I love Osho Zen cards. Okay. The bars were an illusion, and this small bird is being summoned by the grace and freedom and encouragement of the others. It is spreading its wings, ready to take flight for the very first time. The dawn of a new understanding that the cage has always been open, and the sky has always been there for us to explore, can make us feel a little shaky at first. It's fine and natural to be shaky, but don't let it overshadow the opportunity to experience the lightheartedness and adventure and offer. Right there alongside the shakiness. Move with the sweetness and gentleness of this time. Feel the fluttering within. Spread your wings and be free. Wow. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. And I feel like it really just, you know, sums up what today's reading was about. It's a beautiful energy. It looks to me like you two, Aries, you and your person, you really, really love each other and want to be together. It looks like in order for you to be together for marriage, let's say for keeps, for a deeper commitment, you guys will have to clean out your energy and, you know, sever any ties that you have with other people at the moment so that you can truly commit to one another. I think this is a really great message. Be mindful when you're severing ties with other people. Everyone's feelings matter, okay? All right, now let's move on to Leo. All right, that was such a beautiful message. Let me see if while I'm collecting these cards, I can look at these comments a little bit too. How is everybody today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Elizabeth, don't worry because we just finished up Aries, but I will post this tonight, okay? I will definitely post this tonight, you know, sometime like after 8, and you'll be able to see it. When I post these later on, I actually chop up the video, so you can just click on the Scorpio video. I mean, somebody said Scorpio there. You can click on the Aries video, and then just see only Aries if you want to. But do cross watch for your rising and moon signs, everyone, and also for, you know, for your people. Huh? Yeah, Leo is next, everyone. Leo, we're getting to Leo right now. I'm just going to shuffle these cards, take a sip of coffee, and read these comments and gab a little bit. Hey, Princess, you don't need to ask about Pisces because I did Pisces yesterday and the message is still good. So go back to my profile. I did a humongous love reading for Pisces and for Cancer. Okay, I did all water yesterday. Visit my profile and you can see both of those there, okay? Hey, Elizabeth, welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you guys. And Princess, definitely, I did the 2 signs, Pisces and Cancer, yesterday. Just go to my profile. They're up there. They're just like this. They were lives. Each one is like a 20-minute, 15 to 20-minute reading, okay? Really in-depth and nice. Guys, let me please take a sip of this. Okay. All right, let's get into the energy of Leo. How does Leo see their person? Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is telling me that, Leo is seeing their person as somebody who has some regrets, somebody who is looking at the 3 cups and not seeing the 2 cups on the party table back there. Somebody who is, maybe in the thick of some regretful, remorseful feelings right now. Okay. How does Leo feel about their person? I mean, how does Leo see their person? And we've got the Magician. Okay. So Leo, if you guys are Leos in here, the way that Leo sees their person is that their person might be a little depressed right now. And they see their person as somebody who is looking at an obstacle or feeling remorse. This person is looking at an obstacle and unable to see a solution for it. Or they're, feeling like, damn, I didn't get there yet, or I didn't get what I want yet. But they will eventually turn around and see the 2 cups. Okay. With the Magician here, even though this person is in a regretful energy, what Leo sees is that this person is very dedicated to some goal. And that goal could be recovering from, heartbreak. That goal could be, really having a motivation and determination to get something done. Anything under the sun, okay? It's going to resonate with all of you Leos and Leo cross watchers differently, okay? So Princess, if you want a personal reading, I do still have my personal readings open. Now, I did meet my personal reading goal, but if you want to, just shoot me an email, go to my profile, shoot me an email, and I'll see if I can fit you in, okay? All right. How does Leo's person see them? Oh, wow. Totally different energy. 9 of Cups. Okay. So your person, Leo, might be like, damn, Leo is my wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. 9 of Cups is also a card about somebody being very comfortable in their environment right now. Somebody who is really satisfied with, their gains in life, and they're enjoying that on their own. With the 9 of Cups too, your person, Leo, might see you as being very satisfied with the way that relationships are going. They may not want to make any changes to relationships right now. So let me give you an example. Let's say that you guys are, in a stage where you're dating, but there isn't a deep commitment at the moment. Your person is probably happy being that way. Now, let's not take away that feeling of wish fulfillment, okay? The way that this person sees you, Leo, is that, you are their wish fulfillment. It could be that, okay? And the 7 of Cups. Yikes. Okay. Leo, your person probably does see you as wish fulfillment. Okay. Well, let's see how this continues. But your person is also really focused right now. They might be a little bit confused about, how things are going to go with you guys. But with the 7 of Cups energy here, your person may be like, yeah, I'm really happy with the way things are. I'm not going to get into a commitment at the moment. I'm going to see how things play out here, and I'm going to choose the best partner in the end. Okay. So that's definitely a possibility. Also with the 7 of Cups, your person might be like, hey, Leo's really floating my boat right now, but I have a lot of other things on my plate that I really need to focus on. So, dealing with Leo isn't a priority at the moment. All right, let's keep going. We won't really know which one of those it is until we start clarifying. Okay, 5 of Cups, please. 5 of Cups. 2 of Cups. So yeah, your person, the way that you see this person is that they're in regret about something, but like this person knows that love is there. Let's say in the relationship, this person is aware that you both love each other, but it's like they're lamenting something either about your relationship with you or something else. Okay. But the love is definitely there. These readings are getting more and more challenging. Everyone, thank you so much for the diamonds. I really appreciate it. And the roses. I appreciate that so much. Okay, the Magician. We've got the Hierophant. Okay. With the Hierophant here, your person is with the 5 of Cups. Your person sees the 2 of Cups. Okay. This is all becoming a little clear to me. Your person sees the 2 of Cups. This is how you see them. They know that you have a 2 of Cups. Why is everything about other relationships? This has been a trend for summer. your person sees that, you know, you have a Two of Cups for them and they have a Two of Cups for you. But your person is looking at the Three of Cups that's spilled, and they have to work through that before they can enjoy whatever beverage you guys have in these 2 cups, right? With the Magician here, your person is, they're manifesting something, and it has to do with marriage. For some of you, that has to do with a marriage that your person is in. You see this. And your person is working on something concerning marriage. It could also be a job for others, but this is a love reading. So yeah, it's most likely marriage, or, you know, a deep commitment. All right, let's keep moving. 9 of Cups. The Magician. Okay, you could be dealing with a Gemini here. Okay, we've got Gemini and Taurus. We've got majors for Gemini and Taurus here. So the way your person sees you is you're operating like the Magician also. It's like there's something you want. And with the Magician card for your person, though, I do feel a little bit of manipulation, okay? Yeah. Oh, hell no. Okay, 7 of Cups, please. 7 of Cups. Do they feel like my car is in the way? I feel like they do think that. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, God. Why does this have to happen now? 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. We've got the 6 of Pentacles here. So, guys, I'm going to have to stop this and restart it, okay?